start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The combo up front is Draymond and post. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the small forward. Pass to Melton. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Christie passes to Washington. Here's Flagg. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New York.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Now here's Green. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Again, the miss by Dallas. Now the Warriors with it. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
You knew something had to go in at some point. Maybe the start of better things ahead.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Moody on the wing, guarded by Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Curry on the assist from Green.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments, he slips past the defense.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Chance to check out some stats for Moses Moody. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with techs and fines because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
First free throw is good.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Christie. Here's Flag. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And let's take a minute for the rookie leaderboard and to look at the top free throw shooters in this rookie class. 5th on the list, Cooper Flag.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
Here's Christie. Shot clock at 2.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
And a miss there off the inbound. Pass to Moody. Now here's Post, defended by Christie. Post shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Christie with the ball, picked up by Post. On the wing, Christie, coming off a terrific game against New York. Here's Flag outside, sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Curry. Pass to Post. Melton outside. Screen by Post. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Marshall. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Washington outside. Here's Flag. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. In low. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Curry against Christie. Left side Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Marshall. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them, they're making some bold moves there along the way.
Right side Curry. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 5 now.
trusting his shot. If Curry has the ball, he believes he can make any shot when that ball releases his hand.
Christie with a screen on Curry. Here's Flag. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Flag from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now here's Melton. No made baskets yet. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Mavericks trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Marshall outside. Has to Flag. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Melton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Gafford. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Washington, a screen on Curry. And here's Flag outside. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Brian, back to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Christie. Pass to Washington. From the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Curry passes to Moody. Melton outside. And here's Curry. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Christie passes to Washington. Now here's Marshall. Back to Washington. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Curry. And the Warriors shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Post with it. Working on Gafford. Moody from outside. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Flag. Back to Christie. Here's Washington. Here's Christie. Melton covers. Now here's Gafford. Fires for 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Green in the post. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Curry. Melton outside to win the drought. And there's Curry on the assist from Melton. Curry's got
such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And here's Washington. Gafford with a screen on Green. Washington drives in. Pass to Flag. Puts up a 3. Here's Gafford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
That free throw good from Gafford. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. That one misses.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Horford. Now Kuminga. Up top Podziemski. Left side Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Lets it go from deep. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Kuminga throws it down.
If you're tossing up an alley-oop to Kuminga, put it anywhere near the hoop, he's going to finish it.
Now Thompson. 14 points for him last game against New York. For 3. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Buddy Hield. Kuminga is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Podziemski. Again, Golden State.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in from about 19. And there's Thompson on the assist by Nembhard.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Klay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is gold.
Horford passes to Hield.
Dallas foul. Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Podziemski. 11 points for him last game against Toronto. Clock at 6. Horford can't hit. Mavericks trail by 6. It seems like just yesterday when D'Angelo Russell started his career in the NBA. Richard, hard to believe he's been in the league a decade plus now.
Yeah, the second overall pick in 2015. Russell's an experienced NBA player who remains a valuable rotation player.
Pass to Podziemski. Thompson against Hield. Horford, a screen on Thompson. And it's Hield missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Russell to the middle. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Now here's Nembhard. They set the screen. The 3 is up. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Robinson Earl. Flag comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Marshall in for Russell. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Melton outside. The three. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Marshall outside. Curry against Nembhard. The three ball. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Flag. And the layup is good off the glass. Flag's got 8 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And a deep three from Curry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Back to Nembhard. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. The Warriors lead by 7. Melton outside. 4-3. That one is off.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
On the wing, Nembhard. Drains the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From deep. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
The Mavericks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Washington inside. Kuminga's on him. Washington's shot is good. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall. Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
He's checked in for the Mavericks. And Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in. On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Nembhard against Curry. They get it again. Here's Flag. The three from Washington. The rebound by Melton. Outside, Green. Melton outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. Cooper Flag third.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Curry passes to Melton. Now Horford fires the three. The rebound by Nembhard. Here's Flag. Moody defends. Washington outside. There's the screen by Marshall. Nembhard for three. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's what his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And the basket by Curry.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Washington outside. Pass to Flag. Horford with the block.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Curry passes to Moody. Melton outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Washington. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. From downtown, Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the dunk by Gafford.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Checked in for Nembhard. The Warriors also with a sub. Post checked in for Horford. Pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. It's Washington, high post. Working on Green. 5 to shoot. And here's Flag outside. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Outside Curry. This one for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3 points.
Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Gafford. He has 7. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Moody. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Curry's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Flag. Post brings a double. And it's Flag missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Curry. A minute 37 left to play in the half. And here's Green from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Marshall with it. He had 19 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Now here's Washington to the inside. Here's Gafford. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Warriors lead by 3. Curry looking it over. Pass to Melton. The three-pointer off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Flag. Washington left side. He nails it, and we're tied. Washington's got 7.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Melton outside. Pass to Post. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot is good by Curry.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
To the wing, right side. Here's Flag from outside the arc. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Knocking down 3 after 3. He's up to 7 three-pointers tonight. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. What do you make of these future games, fellas?
Why are you always talking about the future, Ernie? Live in the present.
Yeah, you really need to practice mindfulness, Ernest.
Jeez, I'm just trying to do my job. They put these games up on the screen. I thought we should talk about them. Excuse me. Now let's get back to the game at hand. Stephen Curry has his fingerprints all over that first half.
The only way to describe him, sniper. He's spending most of the game beyond the arc, and he's peppering them with threes. And while he gets to show off his accuracy, it's all about stretching out the defense for the other guys.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts make life a little more difficult on him.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Flag is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Curry, he's open, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This is peak Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Flag. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by Moody.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
It's stolen by Washington. Here's Flag. And here's Washington. Gafford with a screen on Green. Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Flag's got 16 points now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Moody. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Post. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 4.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Green against Washington. Pass to Flag. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Gafford. And he's now got the double-double.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Curry's shot is off. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Flag. Now Gafford. Washington outside. Just 4 to shoot. To the tie. And he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Flag. He's covered by Curry. The 3 from Washington. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Curry. Outside for Green. From deep, Melton. Gafford grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And the dunk by Gafford.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Mavericks, number 1.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
Here's Flag. He's got 16. Pass to Gafford. And here's Washington. Green covering. 5 on the clock. Washington passes to Gafford. Now Curry. Give him 30. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Pass to Flag. Here's Marshall. Effort up top. Now Washington. Here's the 3. The rebound by Melton. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Washington outside. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington a screen. Here's Flag outside. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
And here's Post. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Curry. Down low to the paint. Christie with a steal. Marshall outside. From outside, off the mark. And the Warriors with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Gafford against Melton. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It's a 6-point game. Here's Flag. He's covered by Curry. Gafford passes to Washington. And here's Christie. Back to Washington. Pass to Christie. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Warriors lead by 4. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Dallas making a change here. Nimhard's checked in. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Pass to Melton. Over Christie. Melton misses.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Marshall passes to Nimhard. Back to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Christie. Here's Washington. Green with the defensive effort.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Inside, here's Boat. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sometimes the basics are all you need. Draymond runs a fundamental play to a great effect.
Marshall on the wing. Moody defends. Outside Christie. Nimhard for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Pajemski from deep three-point land. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
That's good from Christie. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Warriors lead by 5. To the inside. Post. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now here's Nimhard. Pass to Thompson. There's the 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's good. 2 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Thompson, no good. The Warriors lead by 10. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. The layup off target. The Mavericks shooting 35% in the third quarter. 1:44 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Hield with the ball. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and with that attack mindset, Kuminga draws a lot of attention and oftentimes a lot of contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kuminga.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Flags checked in for Christie. So he gets them both. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. They set the pick. Pass to Nembhard. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Nembhard's got 6 points.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
Horford outside. Now Hield, defended by Thompson. Hield passes to Curry. 20 feet out. That one drops for him. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Russell. All sorts of time. Count it.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Now here's Horford. Outside Hield. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. 6 points for him. Mavericks trail by 12. Nembhard outside. Pass to Flag. Launches it. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, up 9. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Now, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Buddy Hield is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Horford in at the 5. Buries it from 3.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Outside Russell. They set a pick. To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
Kuminga with a screen on Thompson. Hield against Thompson. Hield passes to Kuminga. Outside Curry. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Curry's got 42 in the game. Here's Russell. On the wing, Nembhard. From the arc. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 12. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And here's Kuminga for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Nembhard outside. Pass to Thompson from behind the arc. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. The three from Curry. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 45 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Flag. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside heel. And here's Kuminga. He's guarded by Nembhard. The three. And there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. He's checked in for Dallas. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Green. Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. And again!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Flag. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Heel, defended by Thompson.
I see him.
Green against Nembhard. Banked it in off the glass.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Gafford the screen. Russell from outside. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Curry. Back to Podziemski. He drops it from range. Podziemski's got 6 in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Thompson outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Russell, the pass to Nembhard. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. The Warriors lead by 22. Outside Curry. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Russell, that's good.
Just wheeling that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 54 points. The Mavericks shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Russell. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nembhard for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 56 in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Russell. Curry against Nembhard. Outside for Russell. Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over Thompson. And Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 58.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Left side, Russell. Gafford against Horford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. To the middle. Horford can't hit. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Nembhard for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 23. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Outside Hield. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Inside. Back to Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. To the inside. Great D that time from Podziemski.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Up top Curry. He's guarded by Nembhard. Curry passes to Horford. The 3. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Gafford. Back to Nembhard. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And the Warriors call time here. now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Clock at 4. Down low. Here's Podziemski. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Russell. Here's the 3. Martin right side from deep. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 23.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Martin. Outside Russell. Martin a screen. The shot by Russell, no good. Now here's Podziemski. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?